What's up, amigos? Today looking at the aerodynamics if you were waiting for the bus. So you're underneath this bus shelter and you have the flow going from left to right, and it's pretty decent. Like, not too much flow really comes up and zips and hits you. Obviously some of the flow gets in through the top and bottom, but let's rotate this and see how it looks. It's pretty good overall. That's interesting. The flow comes back and hits these bars and then comes off. Here comes the 40. No, don't want that one. Need to wait for the next one. She could get the 40, but then she'd have to transfer, and it's just easier to wait for the next bus. And these are other streamlines. So the other ones that I showed you, they're at the front of the shelter. This one is inside the shelter. The line that I put for these streamlines, you can see how chaotic it is. I just colored them all in blue, and they just wrap around like crazy. So that's why when you're behind a shelter, you still feel a bit of a draft because the air inside the shelter is still zipping around, and it's not that fast, but still it's enough to be uncomfortable. And this is the Y plane going through the shelter with the woman, and it shows the U velocity, so it's gone from right to left now. And inside the shelter already you can see that is very slow moving flow between 0 and 10 meters per second. Unfortunately, the fast moving flow, that 10 meters per second flow, is where she is, so that's why she would feel cold. You know, on winter's day you don't want to get that zephyr. Behind the shelter there's quite a lot of low velocity, a really big wake, and you get the flow zipping underneath and over the top really fast. And even here, we're pretty much behind the shelter now, and it's still quite slow moving flow. Right, so that's it. Make sure to like, subscribe, and check out the Atmosphere Hawk. It makes your experiments a lot easier. It makes validating your CFD much easier as well. So you'll be loving life. Link in the description. Peace out, amigos.